Hey guys, DT Hero, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Boom Beach video. So it is still a Tanko Mania weekend, which means I will be attacking with tanks and medics because tanks are on a discount. So in the previous video, I used tanks and medics against Dr. T. I did not complete stage 7 because I thought instead I'm gonna jump in and raid real players' bases because that way I could make up for the loot that I did not get during stage 7. And basically I was able to get through quite a few bases, a few NPC and a few of the real players bases, and the NPC bases I got through with 0 casualties. This is a real players base and it's also 0 casualty attack, and the amount of loot in this attack was really quite great, so I thought that it was quite worth it not to attack the Dr. T stage 7 and instead attack the real player base. Now I did have one tank lost in the last attack and I'm actually gonna go ahead and show that to you. It was really heaps of fun. What I did is I looked at the base and I took down all of the boom cannons, because obviously boom cannons are the biggest nemesis of the tank. And then what I did is I just deploy my troops and let them get to the base, get to the HQ as quickly as possible through the right hand side. But what I did want to do here is not to take down every single building, defense and economy. I just wanted to get down to the HQ and take it out as quickly as possible. So over here, the mistake that I made was kind of was GBE management related, and I think that's how I ended up losing the one of my tanks. It was not a huge deal at all because right now with tanks being discounted, one tank is only 1,900 gold at my level, and my tanks are currently level 12, I believe. So it's hugely not a huge deal at all, super cheap to replace the tank, but it would be quite nice to have just like a train of 0 casualties only attacks. So right over here I started with taking down one of the cannons and the rocket launcher, and then there are a few of the other rocket launchers remaining, which I'm not going to go ahead and take out because the rocket launchers are not a big deal. I didn't really not have to take down that cannon over there. I think that really is kind of where I wasted the GBE a little bit unwisely, and then I could have just flared to the right. That cannon was absolutely not of range. So what I usually do, guys, is I watch my own replays and I then think as to why things played out the way they did, and that's actually where I think I've spent that little extra GBE, and I should have not done that because I would have been able to then cover up and heal my tank that right now is running really low on health and it is about to get taken out, so I'm continuously covering up. And that mortar over there, and you would have thought it's just a mortar, right? But also there is the machine gun over there that's gonna start spraying the bullets, and basically that's how I am going to lose one of my tanks. But not a huge deal. Like I said, one tank lost in a real player base takedown is not a huge deal at all, so I was still pretty happy. But right now I'm gonna jump in and do a few more attacks, guys. And just really quickly, I wanted to give a few shout outs to some of the people that have been watching my videos and commenting and giving me advice for so long. Chewy, this one is going out to you. Thanks for supporting and watching videos for so long. And Drake, Audiogram, Seth, Danish Alley, and Bam, thank you so much, guys, for constantly watching the videos and helping me out with feedback and helping me to improve myself. So I'm actually upgrading my Scorcher right now, as you guys can see. I could have upgraded my tank, but I decided to go for a Scorcher just because I thought that was money well spent and better spent, so that is my decision. And I also wanted to start upgrading the landing craft last night, but I was running short on loot and I was so sleepy and I did not want to go to bed with none of the upgrades going, because that usually means is I'm gonna get raided, and I hate waking up to losing like 10 VPs and then heaps of loot. So over here there are 3 boom cannons level 12 each, and wait, that one's 14 or 12. So I'm not actually gonna care about the one over on the left because I'm not going in for the rocket launchers. I will take care of the 2 of the boom cannons around the arrow, and let's take down this one over here as well. The thing about this base is, even though sniper towers are not like #1 nemesis of the tank, At this level, with the amount of sniper towers here, they actually can take down tanks pretty quickly by consistently hitting them up. And even with 2 boats of medics, I potentially could actually lose a few tanks here. So let's try not to do that. I'll flare my troops over to the right immediately after they get down to the shore. And look at that. How did they pass that little rock over there? Just fine, huh? None of them are going over the rock. That's kind of funny. Okay, so let's reflare once more after we take down a few of the defense buildings over here and see what I'm talking about, how quickly that sniper tower over there is hitting up a few of my tanks. So I'm going to actually shock that cluster over there and then reflare over to the right again, because we don't have to stick to the left-hand side. Like those flamethrowers and cannons are really not gonna make it or break it for me. So let's go ahead and concentrate over on the left, and from there on I have to be careful about that one shock launcher over above the HQ. It's like right over there in the corner. You guys can probably see it, but let's reflare and cover up once more. Because I don't want to lose that tank, and that tank is really close to coming down, so medics really need to start working on it. Okay, so the mortars are now going to come down, and then I will just have to once again be careful about how I use my GBE here. Do I use it on shocking the shock launcher, or do I use it on shocking the sniper towers and the mortar? So I think the latter one was a better choice, because the shock launcher is going to just continue hitting up my tanks, but the medics are going to keep them up and keep them running, so that's going to be just fine. Let's go ahead and use a med kit over here, and then just watch my tanks and medics take down the base. So cover up once more, because I don't want to lose that one tank. So far 0 casualties, and the HQ is almost down, guys, so that's super fun. All right, just a couple more BAMs. Come on, one more full throttle, and then we are going to be done with the base. And come on, I don't want to lose that tank. Okay, great. So the tank is not lost and 0 casualties, guys. Let's see how much loot we got. I do have a multiplier. I have my masterpiece reward. I think it's at 37% or something like that. So let's move on to the next base. I wanted to, there's one base that I saw that I really wanted to do in front of you guys, to attack in front of you. I think it was called Hammered or Hammerman or something like that. Let's go ahead and find that and get some diamonds on the way. Where is it? Come on, I swear I saw it just earlier this morning. Oh, there it is, right there. It actually looks like a hammer. How adorable is it? So let's jump into it and try to take it down. Lots and lots of the sniper towers, and just like I was saying, sniper towers can definitely be pretty deadly. So I think I'm gonna go over through there left flank and not the right. Take down that boom cannon, level 16. Look at that health, guys, that's crazy. And the DPS is pretty solid to 1200. So I'll take that down, then I'll take down the shock launcher. I won't worry about rocket launchers. Then I'll just get up in the corner there and take the rocket launchers out, and hopefully we can get through with minimal casualties. Now, I would love for this video to be 0 casualties all the way. Of course, life happens, so let's see how this will go down. All right, one more artillery and one more. Come on, now let's move on to the shock launcher. Okay, one barrage, and let's see where we're gonna end up with one barrage. All right, 2 artillery shots. Okay, come on, 1, 2. And that's down. Now I gotta be careful with the GBE. So I have 65 right now. Let's deploy my troops. I'll flare them over to the left over there and clear out the mines. Reflare immediately, and that's when we're going to become of range with the rocket launcher. So really, oh, look at that, how powerful. So I'm going to keep them shocked for just a second, take care of the machine guns, and those mortars are also pretty deadly. The mortars at this level are spinning out like a crazy amount of damage. So I'm going to go ahead and shock this corner over here and shock that corner, and then I'm going to go ahead and reflare my troops and clear the mines with critters over here and reflare my troops over to the sniper, to the rocket launcher corner. All right, I need to concentrate right now. No, I'm gonna lose a tank. No, okay, we have to take out those sniper tower. Why do I keep saying sniper towers? Those rocket launchers. Let's take out the rocket launchers. I already lost one tank. Let's cover you guys up. It's important for me to keep my my medics alive, because otherwise it's gonna be quite horrible. Oh my goodness, okay, lost 2 tanks at this point. Now I have to take care of the remaining rocket launchers and then keep my medics alive to keep my tanks alive, because those sniper towers are definitely within the range. Okay, come on, let's keep on rocking it out, guys. 2 medics and two medics remaining in each boat, so 3 medics remaining. They're going down like flies, guys. I'm gonna lose a few more. Oh my goodness. Okay, my medics are going down because they're in front of the tanks and they really should be behind. No more medics. Okay, I feel like an esport commentator. No more medics on the field. Okay, I'm still gonna get through it, but I lost 2 tanks, lost 3 tanks, 4 tanks, 4 tanks, and 8 medics. So that's not fantastic, but there were a lot of maxed out defenses and we still got through it, still got the loot. I'm gonna go ahead and retrain the troops, hopefully, and jump into one more attack. So this video is not gonna end up being too long. So 4 tanks and 8 medics lost. So I'll see you guys in a second. I'm gonna go retrain and jump right back in. Okay guys, so I don't think I actually have to wait until my troops are retrained, because I found this base. As you can see, it's called Smoker's Delight, and from the looks of it, I don't have to wait until my troops are retrained because it looks quite doable. The defenses are not maxed out, at least not all of them, and I do think that I can actually get through it with my current lineup. Now, all of my tanks are there, it is just the medics that I'm short on, so it's quite fine. I think I can do this, no big deal. Let's take down the remaining boom cannon over there. Oh, nice machine gun with it, and then start over from the right hand side, because that's where I'm going to deploy. I'm not going to mess around with the left hand side because there is no need for me to go in that way. I can take down the HQ from the right pretty easily. So let's go ahead and deploy over on the right, and whoopsie doodle, fat fingers over here. Let's put my tanks over on the right. Now I can't even see. All right, so we're going through the right-hand side. That's decided. I don't need to mess with the machine guns, and we're gonna take down the mortars and the rocket launcher really quickly. And then from there on, I don't think I'm gonna be within the range of that boom cannon that's above the HQ. So we're just gonna go right in front of the HQ and take it down and call it the end, guys. So when it comes to discounted troops, I think tanks is definitely one of my favorites. Obviously, I enjoy when Zookas are also discounted because I love using Zookas, but with tanks, just having so few casualties is absolutely amazing. And look at that, we're perfectly outside of the range of that boom cannon. So I'm just gonna shock the rocket launcher just because I have plenty of GBE, and we're gonna bring this down anyway. And then I'll drop critters in front of my troops, just like such. And guys, this is going to be the end of this base. So last base for today's video. If you are pushing for loot, go ahead and hop online and train yourself some tanks and medics, because as you guys can see, they are just wonderful. No casualties, hooray. And I think I'll be using tanks and medics all the way throughout the weekend while they're still discounted. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. A few of my upgrades are still going, and let me know if you have any questions or any requests for the next Boom Beach video. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, DT is out.